I was invited to play in a place called Das Cabaret, Berlin, and off I went, and I turned up in the camper van, and I popped up right outside the Battenberg cake. Is that what it is? And then I found this little nightclub, and I went in, and they weren't expecting me, ladies and gentlemen. It was a bit of a blow, and they said, "We think you're meant to be around the back," which was actually in East Berlin. So I had to climb over the Berlin Wall, ladies and gentlemen, like this. And I'm officially, in the history books, the first American woman to break into communist East Germany. Something I'm proud of. So I went around the back, and indeed there was the back part of the nightclub, which had been cut through by the Berlin Wall. And the people were still in there from like 1950. And so my eyes adjusted to the light. I went over to talk to the proprietor. Yeah, her. And there was a very pretty woman sitting on a huge plush red velvet buttoned banquette. And very pretty face. And I went over and I started talking to her, and my eyes adjusted. I realized that actually was her. The whole thing. Tiny head, tiny feet, enormous body. Lovely woman, very difficult to shop for. This is from my Berlin album, 1975 Berlin album. Das ist Miss Hope Springs. Okay. I miss the Weimar, those glory days so long forgotten. I miss the Weimar. Yes, I miss it, some rotten. To be a cabaret artist today is overrated. It's really not a Berlin cabaret singing. It's loud. Okay, I'll translate it. I want to sing in a Berlin cabaret. It's true. I want to sing in a Berlin cabaret. Don't you? I want to sing as if I'm stricken with grief, or at the very least fed up to the teeth. I want to sing until they call the police to take me away. I want to sing in a Berlin cabaret with angst. When offered daylight and fresh air, I will say no thanks. I drink absinthe or smoke a lot of hashish. I may well walk a small, bald man on a leash. I'd rather die than be observed eating quiche in a Berlin cabaret. I want to be the kind of creature who would quote the words of Nietzsche or of Goethe, and wear a plume and sing a song about a broom and then consume a huge frankfurter. I want to sing in a Berlin cabaret, you bet. I want to suckle at the seedy underbelly of the palest valley on the world sets. I want to look like I am always annoyed. Life's a hopeless existentialist void, or like I've got a very bad hemorrhoid in a Berlin cabaret. I want to sing in a Berlin cabaret right now. I want to sing in a Berlin cabaret, and how? I want some beauty spots or interesting moles. I want an outfit made entirely from rolls. Little live ones. I want to hear that I outbowled salad holes in a Berlin cabaret, in a Berlin cabaret, in a Berlin cabaret. I love Berlin, I love Berlin in the springtime or fall. I love Berlin. Berlin. I love Berlin. Berlin is the best town of all. I love Berlin. I love Berlin. I love Berlin in the morning or night. I love Berlin. I might like Minsk, but I'm not convinced that it's quite like Berlin and Reykjavik. I wouldn't pick, it's too cold, see. And Rome is divine, but too old, much too old. And Nice, well, Nice is nice, but too French, much too French. And Marseille is très gay, but what's that stench? As for Hull, I've been to Hull, it was hell, and so dull. After Hull, Dublin was sheer hell as well, I could tell. And Zagreb didn't grab me one bit, not a bit. Next, Kirkuk. Mexico City was shit, utter shit. Vienna, Siena, Ravenna, Mysore was an eyesore. Bombay, too much henna. And New York was too tall and too hot, much too hot. And Cork promised a lot, it was not a spot. And Madrid, all I could do there I did, yes I did. And Hong Kong, horrendous. I got there and hid all week long. Budapest, lacking luster and zest, zero zest. Mogadishu, everyone's so underdressed, got depressed. But Berlin is a magical sight, burning bright. You can keep Moscow and Nome. There's only one place I call home. Though parts are as ugly as sin, it's the best place on earth that ich bin. I love Berlin. I love Berlin. I love